If you want your trailer to last a lifetime, then you have to keep a proper maintenance schedule. But here's the truth: keeping your trailer well maintained really doesn't have to take a ton of time or money. All you need are these 5 things to maintain trailer for a lifetime, or at least close to it. Before I get into them, there's a bonus tip at the end that you won't want to miss, especially if your trailer has a wood deck. The first thing you need to keep your trailer running for years to come is a water hose. Yes, you heard that right. I know it sounds a little ridiculous, but keeping your trailer clean is actually going to make it last a lot longer. The fact is, salt from the roads during the winter, mud during the rest of the year, and just general dirt and grime is a paint killer, and it will eventually cause rust to start forming. Once that happens, it's all downhill. What if you have an aluminum trailer, though? You still need to keep it clean. Just because aluminum doesn't rust doesn't mean it doesn't corrode, and corrosion will ruin your trailer eventually too. Also, keep in mind that aluminum trailers still use steel parts like the axles, bolts, etc. How often do you need to clean your equipment? The truth is, you should wash your trailer every time you use it, but let's be honest, that's not reasonable, especially if you're using your trailer every day. However, there are some factors you can use to determine if it's time for a wash. Number one, what have you been doing with it? If you're hauling stuff to the landfill, you need to wash your trailer a lot, not just because of corrosion, but also because of the smell. But if you're just hauling stuff over the highway, it's not as big of a deal if you wash it regularly. Number two, have you gotten anything on it lately? Like I said, road grime, mud, and salt can all wreak havoc on your trailer. It's not going to happen immediately, but depending on how much you got on your trailer, you should definitely think about washing it soon after. Number three, and speaking of salt, what time of year is it? In the wintertime, you should probably wash your trailer more often than during the summer, just because you don't want to let that road salt sit on your trailer. Even if there isn't a lot of salt on the roads, a little can still hurt. So keep in mind the time of year. If you're like me, though, you probably want some kind of a rule that you can abide by. So I would encourage you to wash your trailer every spring at the absolute minimum. And that's even if it sits around most of the year. That way, you're protecting yourself from the salt, which is going to cause rust worse than anything else. Speaking of rust, touching up paint chips on your trailer will prolong its life for a long time too. What most people don't realize, though, is that the touch-up paint that's sent to dealerships isn't really anything special. Sure, it's high quality spray paint, but at the end of the day, it's still just spray paint. If you really want to go the extra mile, though, or if you have an aluminum trailer, you can use a rust inhibitor spray on it. It's going to add an extra layer of protection that's specifically designed for protecting against rust. If you're interested in getting some of that, I have an affiliate link below. It doesn't charge you any extra, and it helps out the channel, so it's a win-win. And I also have affiliate links for a few of the other products that I mentioned in this video. Frequency on this one is kind of hard too. My suggestion, though, is to just grab some spray paint that matches your trailer's color and throw it in your toolbox if your trailer has one. That way, you can just spray it anytime you see a paint chip. One suggestion I would make, though, is to spray the underside whenever you wash it in the spring. It's inevitable that the underside of the frame is going to get neglected, and unfortunately, it's also the most likely part to have issues. So when you wash your trailer in the springtime, go ahead and spray it too, and you'll be glad that you did. The number of trailers I've seen that haven't been greased properly is absolutely insane. It genuinely makes me wonder if anyone greases their trailers. Why does grease even matter, though? So it's basically the equivalent of motor oil for your vehicle. Without oil, your engine stops running. Without grease, your axles, jacks, hinges, all of those things will stop working. Sure, just like with a car's oil, those components can last for a while without grease, but eventually they will fail. Because just like motor oil, grease gets dirty and gradually stops working as well. Then eventually it stops working completely. So if you want your trailer to last, it needs grease. But how much and how often? As a rule of thumb, you really can't have too much grease. A lot of grease points have seals that can break if you put too much in them, but honestly, that just isn't that big of a deal. In fact, you're a whole lot better off breaking every grease seal on your trailer than you are to run it without grease. Most of the time, you can see where the grease is, and so you're just gonna run it until you see the new grease come out from underneath the old grease. If you can't see where it's coming out though, like with a jack, for instance, I would suggest running your grease until it starts to mushroom out around the zerk. That way, you know there's enough grease in there to make it difficult to fit anymore. As far as how often goes, it's actually just like a car, every 3 months or 3,000 miles on the axles. Keep in mind, though, that you may need to grease them more often, especially if you hear them grinding or if your trailer gets submerged in water on the level of the grease caps or above. There isn't a black and white rule when it comes to parts, but I would at least hit your parts and hinges once a year, and then I would hit them again if you have any issues like grinding noises, excessive stiffness, etc. If you don't have a grease gun or grease, I've got some affiliate links in the description for those as well. There's one tool that you can use to do almost any trailer maintenance you need to do. And the reason is trailers have nuts and bolts galore. So, having a quality socket set with your trailer is not just a good idea, it can practically be a one stop shop. Speaking of one stop shops, on this channel, I cover everything from making the right purchase initially to maintaining your trailer and even upgrading it in the future. So, if you have a trailer or are considering buying one, make sure you subscribe. Also, don't forget about the bonus tip at the end. I do have a socket set linked below, but of course, you can pick one of those up just about anywhere as well. The fifth and final tool that you need to prolong your trailer's life probably isn't what you expect. Low tire pressure doesn't just hurt your tires, it can also damage your axles, axle components, and it lowers your gas mileage. So, having a pressure gauge with you is just a smart idea. And don't stop with just checking the tires that are touching the ground. You also need to check your spare because they can lose tire pressure as well, just like anything else. Trust me, I've seen from experience just how useless a flat spare tire really is. Now for the bonus tip. Used motor oil is the sixth tool that I would put on this list if I could. Why? Because it's one of the best ways to keep your deck boards from rotting. Once or twice a year, grab a bucket, a mop, and some used motor oil and just mop that puppy down. It's going to save you a ton of money compared to paint, stain, or other options, and it's just as good, if not better. So now you have the tools, but you also need some knowledge if you want your trailer to stay on the road for as long as possible. For that, check out this video about spotting disasters before they happen. Thanks for watching.